Gnocchi, a light Italian dumpling. Traditionally made with potato, eggs and flour, but today we're keeping it plant-based. How's it, donkeys? Today we're making gnocchi, Chef Donkey style. In this bowl I have 300 grams of black-eyed beans. Yes, beans. Not potato, beans. You're just gonna have to trust me with this one, alright? So I soaked them overnight and then boiled them till they're completely soft, about 2 hours. Now we're going to take half of our overcooked beans along with 50 grams of water and 25 grams of light olive oil. Then heat it with some onion powder, nutritional yeast for that cheesy umami goodness you'd normally get from parmesan. But no parmesan here today, my donkeys, cause it's plant-based! Anyway, and a pinch of salt. Then cover your noisemaker because you don't want mushy beans everywhere, and blend. Scrape down the side, then make some more noise. Sorry about that, I just wanted you to feel like you're right here next to me in the kitchen. Drop the bean mash into a bowl, making sure to scrape it all out. Then add enough flour for it to just come together. Then carefully work the flour into the mash until it just forms a ball. Do not overwork, otherwise you'll end up with rubbery balls in your mouth, and we do not want that. Cover and let it hang out for 10 to 15 minutes. Now let's make some sauce. Slice and dice 1 stick of celery, 1 onion and some celeriac. The celeriac will add a rich and creamy texture to the sauce. Roughly chop some garlic, get some oil in a pan and then slam in your veggies. Cook the veggies till they're translucent and season with these spices. Then add your beans. I'm pointing at it because I forgot to show you how I put my beans in my pan. Then sweat for another 30 seconds and add about 1 liter of water. By the way, this is the other half of the beans from earlier, remember? Yep, pay attention class, I don't want to hear the recipe didn't work, donkeys. So bring to the boil and adjust seasoning if needed. While the sauce is simmering, let's return to the dough ball. Lightly flour your surface and slam on the dough. Then roll out a sausage shape that's about 2 centimeters in diameter. Then cut your dough into 2 centimeter big gnocchis. If gnocchis is a word. What's the plural for gnocchi? Gnocchi. Once you've cut all the gnocchi, give them a squeeze like this. No, I'm not rolling them on the back of a fork because I prefer these little holes which is gonna fill up when I mix it with sauce. Now take a moment and admire these beautiful little works of art. By now the sauce should be ready to meet the blender. Pull it off the heat. Have a little dance to appreciate this sick beat. Fill your blender and get blending. Add more water if needed, but adjust seasoning accordingly. Then emulsify 50 grams of light olive oil into the sauce. You should end up with the consistency of a thick pureed soup. Give it a taste. Silky. What is this? Were any of you gonna tell me I've got bean soup sauce in my beard, huh? No. Seriously, it's amazing. Madam, I'm trying soup. Well, the sauce. White bean sauce.
Oh my goodness.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, just 1 more liter.
Oh wow.
Wow, so good. Can't wait. Amazing.
Now let's make a little pesto. Gotta have pesto with gnocchi. But I don't have any basil and I don't have any pine nuts. But what I do have is a bit of broccoli, garlic, peanuts and some olive oil. Slam the broccoli in some boiling water for a minute. Then take out and refresh in ice cold water. This is gonna lock in all the nutrients and keep the deep green color. Now return the broccoli to the boiling water cause broccoli is not as soft as basil. After 2 minutes, take it out of the water and drop it straight into your blender. Followed by the garlic, toasted peanuts, nutritional yeast and a splash of water. Then blend. Slowly drizzle in 50 grams of olive oil. I'm making an emulsified pesto, okay? Pour in a bowl and set aside. Same water you had the broccoli in, drop the gnocchi. When they float to the top, they cooked. Alright mate? Fish them out and then straight into a hot pan to give them a bit of Maillard reaction action. Once they're beautifully browned, Pull them off the heat and let's plate up our light and fluffy gnocchi. And for an extra bit of crunch, we're gonna mix peanut with olive oil and nutritional yeast. Now the only thing left to do is to try my little creation. Booyah! As per usual, winner. It's silky smooth. The gnocchi is light and fluffy. The nuts brings a little bit of crispiness to it. But seriously, okay, jokes aside, bring me any potato gnocchi and this can compete against this, hands down, it will win. It's so light, so fluffy, and it's delicious. Potato is potato, and I love gnocchi. I wouldn't have made it if I didn't love it. But this stuff right here is just next level amazing. Please go and try the recipe. It's easy. Don't tell me I don't have this, I don't have this. I just made you a whole dish with one ingredient, beans and a few other things, but the whole thing consisted of beans, and it's amazing. Please go and try it. And to finish, we make a little bit of pesto, but I don't have any. Why am I keep looking at that pan? Jeez. And to finish, we're gonna make a little bit of pesto, and to finish, we're gonna laugh at ourselves. Cheers, mate.